Adventure, look for another nice bowl of ramen because it's really, really cold tonight. The Japs, bro. The Japs are kinky as. They love that kinky. I've been chatting to this girl, bro. I matched with this girl on Hinge. I don't want a missus, but like, I'm just meeting people realistically. I've got no expectations out here. And honestly, to be completely honest, bro, like, I'm just too selfish, bro, to have a kid, man. Like, if I don't have kids, I'll never experience that. Like, I didn't grow up having a father, so the world's gonna keep going, whether I have a kid or not, bro, you know? So I took the timeline out of my life, bro. And that's when my life started to become really good again. Since I've learned about money, man, like, I look at money so differently now, you know? Like, the value of designer brands has just lost its value because it's, you think about, like, if I don't find the right one, right, and like it doesn't work out, I don't want to have to co-parent. That's something I'm really scared of, co-parenting, right? Alrighty, guys, boys and girls, what are we doing? We just left the hotel. I've just been chilling. I'm gonna go get a feed, gonna get more ramen. So we're gonna go for another ramen adventure. Look for another nice bowl of ramen because it's really, really cold tonight. But before I do that, I'm just gonna get some money out from the ATM. And yeah, we'll go get some food. Give me 2 secs. Oh, check this out. I was like, oh man, it's a freaking like a Hot Falls or a Fast Falls JDM version of the Japs, for the Japs. I was like, yeah, sick. Oh no, never mind. Alright, so yeah, that magazine, bro. The Japs, bro. The Japs are kinky as. They love that kinky shit. It's funny as. Trong dong. I'm gonna need to try that beer joint before I go. Might do it tomorrow. But yeah, what was I saying before? Yeah, we're gonna get some ramen. Let's go get some ramen. It's cold in Japan tonight, in Tokyo tonight, so let's go get some ramen. I'm feeling like a, yeah, nice large bowl of ramen. Man, I just put a load of washing on before, so I did a bit of washing, just chuck it in the dryer for an hour, wait for that to dry, then I'll yeah, go collect it. I've just been chilling at the hotel, man, just kicked back, got it clean today for the first time since I've been here. I was like, there's no point of them coming in every day, bro, because I'm not a messy person, bro, you know, so just keep it neat. And just today I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna be out of the hotel pretty much all day. They can come in and just do a clean for me. So they've done that, did the bathroom and all that, all the new bed sheets and all that stuff, so that's all chill. Bro, it is real cold today. And yeah, I was just chilling on the bed, man. I've been chatting to this girl, bro. I matched with this girl on Hinge, and we've been chatting, bro. This Vietnamese girl, man, and like, I don't know, bro. Things are starting to go pretty damn well, eh? Like, you know, obviously I've got no expectations, but like I've sort of just let it happen, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I've been so anti relationships for so long, bro, because I was working on myself, you know, for the last four to 5 years, brother, you know. And yeah, you know, I was like, you know what, I don't want a missus, but like, I'm just meeting people realistically. I've got no expectations out here, just out here to meet people, see where the vibe takes us, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, this bird, man, she's 31, so she's 5 years younger than I am, and Vietnamese, pretty girl, man. Like, she's like, back in the day, she's probably someone I wouldn't go for. Like, I wouldn't be she wouldn't be like my first choice. Not saying that she's, you know, she's not my type or anything, but it's just like, back then I was really picky, you know, like I'd go for like looks first because that's just how I was, bro, you know. But yeah, no, this girl's, she sounds cool, man. I haven't met her yet, but like, I think I'm going to try organise something when I get back to Australia, because I think it's yeah, it's at a point now where you can come off the app and like we can go meet and have a date and stuff. So looking forward to that. But yeah, see how it goes, man. Hopefully she's yeah, who knows, man. I might have a Mrs. Fair Income Steve soon. That'd be interesting, eh? Especially from like me not wanting a missus for so long, and all of a sudden I get one. But that's what they say, but when you're not expecting it, it happens, bro, you know? So, who knows, brother? I'm not expecting it, so see what happens, yeah? Man, where's the ramen at this time? But yeah, bro, like I've been on this healing journey for like the last 4 to 5 years, bro. That last girl I had was, I didn't have her, but I'll tell you, bro, like my last few girls that I've been involved with were just ended real bad for me, eh? Like I was just, it was also not just their fault too, it was my doing as well, you know. I was a little itch bait back then, bro, you know, so I was just like trying to like please everyone, like always. I was a people pleaser, bro, you know. I admit it, bro, I was a people pleaser, bro, and I was always trying to like keep them happy, bro, like doing too much for them. And I wasn't like, I would give in to everything that, like, you know, whatever they wanted, I'd make sure I provided for them because I was a people pleaser, right? So now that I've obviously healed and stuff, I've sort of changed my direction on how I, or what kind of, you know, how I talk to women. Like, it's like I'm not, you know, I'm not going to bow down to you. I'm not going to be that person that you want me to be anymore. No, how do I say it? That sounds really slack. I'm not going to be a little itch bait. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to be a little itch bait anymore. And yeah, I think that's going to be the best. YouTube. What time you close? What time you close?
We don't close actually 24/7.
Oh, all right. I'll be back. I'm just going to keep walking. I'll come back because I will. I promise you. Because I'm looking for the best kebab for my YouTube channel.
Thank you, man. The best kebab not in the Tokyo, but it's in the earth.
All right, I'll see you soon.
You're welcome, man.
All right, I'll come back here, try the kebabs after. Hopefully it's like a sando, like the other one I had the other night from Harajuku. The Harajuku was pretty good too. But let's go find some ramen first, boys, and we'll come get a kebab. But anyway, relationships. So yeah, I was a little itch bait, bro, you know? So I was a people pleaser back then, but now I'm not, bro. So it's like, it's different. It's a different vibe. Hey, brother?
Right here, bro.
Nah, all good, brother. Thank you. See, hustlers, cuz they're just trying to get me up there to do nothing. But yeah, so we'll see how this goes with this girl, man, you know? Like, I don't want, well, this is the thing, right? Like, for me to like be with a girl, like we sort of have to be on the same page, right? About like the future. Like if I'm going to marry someone or thinking about marrying someone, like we've sort of got to be on the same page, because me personally, I don't, like now, I'm at an age now, I'm 36, right? About to turn 37 in April. I'm sort of at an age now where I'm like, if I don't have a kid before I'm 40, like, or in the next couple of years, then it's not really, like I don't really want one, because it's like, in my 40s, bro, I don't want to be raising a little baby, bro. Like, I want to be like slowing down a little bit in my 40s, cuz, you know, like I'm already starting to slow down now, bro. And last thing I need in my 40s is going to be the Domino's there, bro. I feel like a pizza now. You know, I want to relax a little bit, bro. And honestly, to be completely honest, bro, like I'm just too selfish, bro, to have a kid, man. Like I'm a little kid myself still, you know, and like why should I bring a kid into this world if like I'm not fully 100% on it, brother? You know what I mean? Like that would be selfish. And plus, you know what else is selfish, bro? Bringing a kid into this world, bro. I'm not saying it's like, you know, anyone that's just recently had kids that's watching this or has kids, I'm not saying you guys are selfish, but for me personally, like this is my experience. I've had a really bad experience, not a bad experience with the world, but like my experience in this lifetime hasn't been like, you know, it's been tough. It's been tough to say the least, you know what I mean? But the way the world's going, man, with inflation and the way the world's being run by the government and just everything that's happening in the world, bro, it's like, right now it's pretty bad, you know, as it is. And then like later on, like say 20, 30 years from now, like who knows what it's going to be like, bro. I don't want to run that risk of bringing a kid into this world and let them having to suffer in this world, bro. You know, like this world it's going backwards, man. You know what I mean? Like you think about the generation that's being brought up now, right? It's going to like, you're going to have a lot of entitlement, like little sport brats, bro, that are trying to run the place. And like, it's just going to be like, you understand where I'm coming from, bro? Like, do you see where, like, it's hard for me to explain, bro, because it's like, I don't want to get too into it and say something that will contradict myself, but you understand what I'm saying? Like how the world is right now, like bringing a kid into this world, for me, like from my eyes, it's just I think that's just not the right thing to do. And plus, there's so many people having kids. Like, why? If I don't have a kid, it's not gonna freaking stop production of the world, bro. You know, like the world's gonna keep going, whether I have a kid or not, bro. You know, so yeah, it's just one of those things. Because there's no ramen up this way. It's like getting dead. We're gonna keep walking. But yeah, that's just some of my reasons, man. But you know, back when I was younger, I wanted that, bro. I wanted kids. I wanted a wife. I thought by 30 I'd have kids and wife, bro. I remember planning with the boys, bro, back in the day. Oh, I'm gonna have 5 kids, 6 kids. Brother, I'm almost 37, bro. Even had the only freaking kids I've had was freaking a Tamagotchi, cuz. Little Digimon, bro. Little Digimon kids. I'm a dog dad though, so that's got to count for being a father. Being a dog dad's not easy either, brother. You know what I mean? So one of those things you got to think about. But then again, you know, like if I don't have kids, I'll never experience that. Like I didn't grow up having a father, so I don't know what it's like having a father. So I'd like to be a father, but at the same time, I'm not going to go and just root some girl, get her pregnant just because I'm race. You know, I'm scared that I'm not going to have a kid at the time. I'm just enjoying my life as it is, bro. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, brother. I'm not racing against no time no more, cuz. Took the timeline out of my life, bro. And that's when my life started to become really good again. Like that's when I started enjoying shit. You know, I wasn't stressed out about like trying to live up to society standards and stuff. Keep up with society, bro. That's probably one of the worst things you can do in life, bro. Just try to keep up with everyone. You go broke doing that, bro. I'm seeing it so much now, bro. There's so many people around me, bro. They're just spending money on dumb shit, bro. I can't speak, bro, because I used to spend money on dumb shit too. But since I've learned about money, man, like I look at money so differently now. You know, like it's like I'm gonna go back, bro. There's nothing up here. So it's like, you know, I'm just not gonna compound debt, bro. I don't want to compound debt, bro. I want to invest in everything, that all my assets that are going to generate me an income, bro. So when I'm old, when I hit 60 or 70, when I retired, I don't have to worry about relying on my super, bro. You think about super, like right now, with everyone being in so much debt and, you know, these $1 million houses, these mortgages they have, they're going to be working for a very long time. They're going to realize very late that, oh shit, I've got a lot of debt I need to pay off. Well, I've compounded so much debt because I haven't learned about money. They're going to keep compounding debt forever, you know what I mean? And then they're going to, yeah, because my mum, she didn't compound debt. She has no debt to pay, but she's not going to have enough money for retirement because of her low income, and she, you know, doesn't make that much. Like she probably doesn't get that much paid, that much super because of her salary. So now I'm going to have to step up and be that son and look after her when I'm older, you know? So I'm trying to do everything I can now to make as much money as I can, so we're well off. You know, I'm missing out on all these things. Like I could go out and buy a nice car and keep up with all my mates, bro. Like all my mates have mad cars, bro. But why should I follow their footsteps? I can enjoy cars just through them, bro. You know, and another thing that makes me stop doing all that shit is because my group of friends, my close friends, we're not like that, bro. Like my really, really close friends, like Eddie, Timmy, Sembu, Odom, all that shit. Like we're pinhooked, you know. Like we're not out here competing with each other, bro. Like a lot of people around us, you know. Like none of us are competing, bro. Like none of my friends are wearing flashy clothes, bro. I'm probably the only one that has like, oh, actually, no, Jordan, he wears a bit of designer shit, but like I'm probably the only one that really sort of flashes out with clothes, you know. But like I'm a budget kind of guy. I just use like cheaper clothes, but I just make them look sick. If you know what I mean? Like I wear branded stuff, but just not like Louis Vuitton and stuff like that. I just wear the fake stuff that I get from Thailand, bro, because, bah, after being in Thailand, cause at MBK, seeing the high quality fakes, you think, right, this is another thing with designer brands, right? The value of designer brands has just lost its value because you think about like, I can go to the interchange, bus interchange, and little freaking little Jaden from freaking, and little Adelaide, he's got a bloody Balenciaga t-shirt on and a bloody Gucci bag, wearing red Tans, and it's just like, if this little kid that goes to high school is wearing a Balenciaga shirt, like, I don't know. That's just how I see it. Like, if the value of designer brands is just gone, so it's just like, why are you wasting your money on freaking, like, why are you spending full price when you just go to MBK and buy the fake shit for 80% off, bro? And also, you also get a trip out of it. You know what I mean? You pay for a trip, and you get a free, you get a mad Louis Vuitton bag. That's just how I see it anyway. I'm just not out here spending money on freaking, or spending $1,000 on a designer shirt anymore, I'm selling all my G'd up clothes, not all, but majority of them, because I know I can make good money out of it. It's a good investment, because G'd up is pretty popular these days, and people will buy old G'd up clothes, because my stuff's pretty good. My stuff's in good quality. So I'll sell them for some good money. I'm gonna sell my shoes this year as well. Some of my Tans, not all of them, just some of the ones that I don't wear at all. I really wanted to build a house and like have a man cave with a wall, like for my Tans and all my shoes in general, but I want to live abroad, bro. Like, I'm not going to move around with all my shoes, bro. Once my dog and my mum go, I'm moving overseas, cuz I'm going straight to Thailand, bro. I'm living in Thailand, bro. Open up a dispensary for you guys. A mad smoking lounge. You guys come see me, bro. Fair income something. I'll call it fair income buds or something like that. You guys come see me at my dispensary. You guys come vlog at my dispensary. That'd be sick, huh? Imagine that. You guys come and see me in Thailand. I'm living up there with a dispensary of my own. Got my own farm. Got a farm going. Oh, I'll even do an Airbnb like Fat Buds, bro. And yeah, pump it out. Yeah, I'm keen for a kebab now too, but we'll get a ramen. See, these food adventures are just me rattling off for like 20-30 minutes, and then we find food for like the last 5 minutes of the video. Pretty funny. Oh, this is where I was yesterday. Oh no, this is a different one. Yeah, let's try this one. All right. All right. Another one of these ones. Let's go. What, English on this? Have you got English? No? Oh, no, he's got it here.
No English.
Okay. Arigato. All right. What do you got here, boys? I'm going to try a char siu ramen. That sounds amazing. We get char siu ramen with seasoned egg. I'm going to ask the guy. Okay. Can I get one?
This one?
This one, yeah. And seasoned egg?
Egg? Okay.
Yep. And...
Pieces?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
This?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, that one. Yep.
Okay. Egg. Okay. Pieces? Okay.
Arigatou gozaimasu. All right. We're ready. So yeah, me set up the camera. And also, bro, another reason why I'm scared to have a kid and the missus is like, if I don't find the right one, right, and like it doesn't work out, I don't want to have to co-parent. That's something I'm really scared of, co-parenting, right? Just because I've seen a lot of, I've experienced a lot of trauma from other people, and it hasn't been pretty, bro. Like I've got mates there that are like barely. Arigatou gozaimasu. I got mates that are like, struggling to see their kids, barely happy, bro. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't want to be like that, bro. I've seen it all, been there, done that, brother. I'm scared, man. I'm scarred, bro. I've had a bad experience with all that stuff. So a lot of my friends have, and it's just, it's just not something I want to go through. But yeah, if it happens, it happens, like I said. Right, I'm gonna play on my phone for a little bit, and I'll start recording when the food gets here. All right, our food is here, guys. Look how good that looks. Oh. Let's try this. This looks really good. The broth looks really good. The noodles are a little bit. The noodles are a little bit undercooked, but the broth tastes. The broth tastes good. Not the best one I've had this trip. The last two I've had were better, but this is still good. Yeah, it's good, but not as good as the other ones. Presentation's on point, but like this was probably the best looking one, but not the best tasting one. Arigato. Okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. Alright, with some gyozas. Bit of a set there going. Let's try one of these gyozas. Let's try one of these gyozas. That's the spot. That's the one. Yeah, that first night I had ramen with Tevin. It was good, but I think he chalked it up a little bit too much, to be quite honest. Like, it was good, but didn't hit like the last two. The last two spots hit hectic. This one's okay. This one's better than the one that Tevin recommended, but sorry, Tevin. I'm just being real, cuz. That was actually really good. That ended up being really good. Still need to go have a kebab after this. What I might do is I might go back to the room, get the washing out, and then I'll chill out for a bit, then I'll go get a feed, late night feed, because they're open 24 hours. So I'll go at like midnight or something. It's only 11 now. We'll go there, chill out for a bit, and then I'll come get a kebab. All right, so I'll see you in the next vid.